All right, so talking about those oxygen altitudes, many of you know 91 to 11 very well, but I'm going to show you something in the sim here that I think might have been missed. Yes, if we're at 14,000 feet, oxygen isn't technically required. It's at altitudes above that, but let's remember that the wording of 91 to 11 says cabin pressure altitudes above 14,000 feet. Now, we're in that scenario. I said we check on what center. They say the altimeter setting is 2977, climb maintain 14,000 feet. 2977 is below that standard pressure, but how much below are we, and what does that do to our cabin pressure altitude? Well, 2977 compared to 2992, that's 150 feet difference in cabin pressure altitude. And if you are not familiar with that, what you can do simply is if you have 2977 set up, and I've got this loaded in the simulator, if you got 2977 here, and I'm a little off the altitude here as I'm doing this, all we have to do is very quickly jump over to standard, and you can see that that puts us about 14,150 feet. I'm a little off here. I'm trying to do this all in the autopilot while I talk. But you can quickly do that calculation, 2992 minus 2977, and then figure out what the difference is from there. Or you can just jump in the avionics and set 2992 to figure out what is your pressure altitude. So sometimes the information's in the details, but of course it comes down to being able to apply that knowledge. So, I don't know, interesting check ride question I like to think about because it puts it into the real world context. Let me know.